given, word level reading improves tremendously.
Is there is Wilson reading program, is that based on phonemic awareness?
Okay, so that's a good question. Some of you might be familiar with the Wilson program. So sometimes Wilson is given in school. It is an Orton-Gillingham based reading program that concentrates on decoding. To some degree, yes, but not to the advanced level. So in other words, when children are tapping sounds, if you're in schools, maybe you've seen this tapping, well, they're segmenting a word. So that would be basic level phonemic awareness, but they're not doing that manipulation unless the teacher directly decides to do that. So when I work with my students privately, I always do phonemic awareness training in addition to whatever else I'm doing. Yeah. Some programs are better than others, like you mentioned Linda Mood Bell. So they have a program called LIPS, which is all about phoneme manipulation and sequencing phonemes, and they work on what the mouth is doing and the sounds. So they've had some really good results for that phonemic awareness piece, because that's directly connected to it. Wilson is very good with the phonics piece, although it could take a long time for kids to start reading. It's a 2 to 3 year commitment with that. But it's not very strong with the phonemic awareness. This needs some direct instruction in that area. All right, so I'm going to skip over this.
So when you said explicit instruction, that's what you mean?
Yes, right. So when I mean explicit instruction, I mean not assuming that kids would be able to understand, well, if I give them bat, of course they'll be able to figure out cat. I'm explicitly showing them how to move sounds in and out of words, and we're working on that directly. And then when it's phonics, I'm actually putting the letters in front of them and doing this. So let's just be clear. Phonemic awareness could be done with your eyes closed. By adding manipulatives, it's still based on sound, but with something tangible. Once you attach letters to it, it's a phonics activity, if that makes sense. So phonics is that letter-sound connection in teaching children how to decode words, right? Spelling, how to encode words. You're using letters. But pure phonemic awareness could be done in the dark because it's all really based on sounds.
So if you put letters on those tiles, it would turn into a
Phonics. Then it's a phonics activity. Now, Wilson does both because first it's tapping the sounds, that's phonemic awareness, and then you're applying the letters to those sounds, that's the phonics piece. So if you were confused about the difference, you hear these terms and we don't really know the difference. There is a difference. And phonemic awareness really needs special attention. It's assumed that they'll get this strictly from phonics. Well, if we're working on the phonics piece and we are working on pushing sounds together with the letters, they'll get it, kind of, but that's not directly teaching it.